It's the Frame for Frame Film Festival here in lovely Arlington, Texas. We're on the red carpet, Hollywood Hernandez and Ali Carter.
Guys, we've got two great filmmakers right here in the building with us. We're going to start with you, George. George Wada, talking that mumbo jumbo. Tell us a little bit about how you came about making this film and what's most important, what you want folks to learn about this film.
I got it from my good friend Steve, singer-songwriter, and then, man, when you listen to his music and his lyrics, and then see the current state of our country, my president, your president, what's going on, you can't but help say, this is all mumbo jumbo.
I wanted to write something along the lines of Billy Boy Arnold, a blues player. You know, he just did a very simple type of tune where it was like a one-chord thing. I'd never written a song like that. I write quite a few songs. And I just got this riff and started just, getting the words. It was kind of weird, just kind of comes to you sometimes. And I had the phrase mumbo jumbo in my mind, and that's what came to me. Politics, I mean, what's more mumbo jumbo than that? That was the deal, basically.
So what did you think when George came to you and said, hey man, let's make a movie about your song?
I'm going, all right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Alma is, the Yeti or Sasquatch or Bigfoot? Mm-hmm. It's like that, but the Georgian version of that.
You're a Texas girl. What are you out there doing making witchcraft movies?
Yeah, well,
What'd you learn about all that stuff?
I think that it's really about how anger is this primitive instinct that we all have that can cause a lot of destruction if we succumb to it.
I'm Carter Van Meter, co-founder of Rigid Motion Films.
Chris Phipps, I'm the actor in Hello, Henry.
Dylan Wynn, and co-founder of Rigid Motion Films.
All right, now your movie is called Hello, Henry, and it is kind of a dark comedy. I'm going to let Ali ask you some more about the movies, but tell us a bit about Hello, Henry.
So it's a dark comedy about this guy across the street from, about this guy and this lady who moves across the street who has a husband, and this guy falls in love with said lady. And Married woman.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
You see the conspiracy already.
And
An attractive married woman, too.
The plot thickens and thickens.
Exotic. So they fall in love with each other, and they plan to hire a hitman and to kill off the husband, and it just goes from there.
I want viewers to be entertained every minute of the film, and I want them to be surprised if there's a surprise in there, and I want them to laugh when there's jokes, and all around just to connect with the characters.
I'm going to pronounce the film Paz y Amor y Música.
That's good. That's very good. Peace, love, and music.
Peace, love, and music. I love it. Tell us a little bit about this film.
The film started off by accident, just me picking up my iPhone and start recording at my friend's band they played, Del Castillo. And after that, I just thought about, hey, this could be, something really cool. So it blew up to having Willie Nelson on there, Robert Rodriguez, interviews, and plus Lonely Boys. I mean, it goes on and on. So it took about 3 years to film on an iPhone. I want people to know, dreams do come true. The subject of my film is Alex Ruiz, how he went from being a ditch digger in the mud and rain to becoming one of the lead singer to one of Hollywood's top directors, Robert Rodriguez. And they do the music for all his movies and everything, so dreams do come true. And he's a good example of it.
Frame for Frame Film Festival. It's Hollywood and Ali here on the red carpet, and we've got a couple of filmmakers here who have a movie out called Don't Watch the News. So let's talk about Don't Watch the News.
What's it called?
Don't watch the news. Yeah, okay. Don't watch the news. Just about a film about three friends that are diverse, ethnicity-wise. They decide to create this huge, most diverse organization possible. So they go to do that and are side-railed by a secret agency that goes in to infiltrate by planting TVs and ends up dividing the entire organization. So
that's basically what it is. It's pretty much trying to tell people, hey, look, don't be influenced about, saying what you see on the news, because what you see on the news is not what's in real life.
Don't watch the news.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. All right.
It is called Natural Hair, the movie. It's all about black women and their hair.
Specifically, what we want the viewers to get is, pretty much embrace your hair. Do not let another individual or another system stop you from being you. And pretty much, however you decide to wear your hair is fine, but, we want to just really hone in on what it means to be natural and accepting your God-given beauty.
After going through this process and seeing so many wonderful women just sharing their stories and their passion and their struggles, I make it a point that when I see a sister with natural hair to go up and say, I love your natural hair.
The inspiration for making this film was to portray the amazing program at Cal Farley's Boys Ranch and the way that they take troubled kids from different walks of life in different parts of the country and inspire them in a very special way. The cast is great, and the movie's really sweet and special, and we had a really great 110-degree or thunderstorm time making the movie.
We're here at Frame for Frame Film Festival here in Arlington, Texas. You guys got to check out Edge of the World.